I just thought it was a dream. I didn't think that it was real. I couldn't even comprehend what it might even at all be like in the upcoming future, but it was heart-wrenching. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer.
She was diagnosed first in 2001. It was devastating. She came to me one day and said, well, I've got a lump, and it was just kind of a little lump on the side. I'm kind of a person that says, let's deal with it, let's get it over with, let's fix it right now.
My sister and I were in college, and we were living on our own in our apartment, and my parents came up to visit us some weekends, but it wasn't as often because we were in college and we wanted to do our own thing. And I remember this because they were like, we need to meet with you and we want to come up and visit, and something just didn't seem right. And so I can just picture us sitting around our living room and them breaking the news to us that she had cancer, and it was awful.
She actually went through about a year's treatment, chemo, and lost her hair. As she always said, cancer was never a problem. It was all the treatments, it was all the pills, it was all the IVs, it was everything, dehydration, everything, anything that goes along with it. She managed it well. She complained not at all.
You would have never looked at her and said, oh, she's dealing with cancer. She worked as much as she could still, and she did all the housework, the yard work, as she would any other time. She never wanted to skip a beat, and I think that really helped her in staying positive and keeping that good attitude.
I was there for all her treatments. There were times we were 7 days a week, either at the doctor's office or at the hospital, getting shots or getting fluids.
I've never seen anyone as supportive as my dad from my mom. And, my mom would always be like, oh, I'm fine. You don't have to come to this doctor's appointment. Oh, it's just my treatment. And he would never miss it for the world.
She got diagnosed again about November of 2006. Came to me one day, she said, I made a doctor's appointment. I said, for what? And she said, I've got this pimple, it won't go away. We went to the doctor's office, and he looked at it right away, and he says, I think that's cancer.
On July 1st of 2007, my husband and I got married, and so she was with us that whole process.
That was our goal. She looked forward to the wedding. She planned the wedding with our daughter, Kara, and worked hard to make it perfect, and then couldn't have asked for anything better.
She was a beautiful mother of the bride, and we have such wonderful pictures of that moment, and she was really strong until about late August, and then things really just turned for the worse.
Brought her to the hospital that week later, and I would spend the nights with her, as I spent with her all the time in the hospital. And she called me. I would come home and take a shower every morning. She called me and left a nice long message on my answering machine, which I've still kept and I listen to about once a week. And this was that was Tuesday, and she passed away on Friday. If you heard the message machine, you wouldn't think anything was wrong with her. I miss her. Miss her a lot.
I just thought that I need to do something extra special this year to honor my mom. Team Cindy has just got to be started.
My mom is very involved. She did it all 6 years since she got diagnosed, and there was a big group of them that came every year.
We always walked in the past, and I thought, well, I've never actually formed my own team. I've always just joined a team, and I thought, well, I'll take some initiative and create a team, and, if I at least have a small team this year, it's something to work towards. I didn't think that we'd have a team of 36, and our goal of 3,000 has been achieved and exceeded, and I'm just so blessed to have such great support and friends and family.
Today I did the run, the 5K, which I think is 3.1. It feels good to be here. I'm doing it for her, and as much as it makes me very sad, she would be very proud.
She won't be there standing next to me. I know she'll be looking down upon me, but it'll be a little different this year. But we're gonna be strong for her just as she was for us. So
she's definitely watching, and she was pushing me. I've never run that fast ever.
As long as we're all together, it will be nice.
I miss her a lot. We all do.